Well, the saying goes records are made to be broken, but in tonight's Hooked on East Texas, we find out about a record that may stand for a long, long time. The numbers, they're big.
This fish was 100 inches long by 48-inch girth, was 283 pounds.
A world record fish, an alligator gar caught in September in Lake Sam Rayburn.
It is the biggest freshwater fish ever caught with a rod and reel, totally freshwater.
Kirkland was the guide, his client Art Weston. Together, they reeled in a fish the size of none other, and they did it on a 6-pound line. A line meant to catch a 6-pound bass, not a nearly 300-pound alligator gar.
You know, people tell you that, oh, there's no way you can catch a fish on that line. Look at the sailfish records, look at the swordfish records, all that stuff. There's some really big fish being caught on a light line, but it takes a great captain, it takes a great angler to do that.
So how did they do it? It was low and slow, and Kirkland admits it was boring.
If you really want to know, because it's a lot of shifting the motor back and forth, turning the wheel back and forth, trying to keep to this fish, you know, with the fish while she's swimming. And Art's just keeping about 3.5, 4 pounds of pressure on her, just to keep enough pressure just to, you know, to keep her head up.
Kirkland and Weston brought the fish into the boat using a lasso similar to the one you see here. This gargantuan gar broke a record that stood since Harry Truman was president, a record that seemed impossible to break.
The world record previous to that was 117 pounds caught on 6-pound line. So we actually broke the world record, the all-tackle world record, which is the heaviest fish that's ever been caught of that species on any line class up to 130 pounds. We broke the line class record, we broke the Texas state record, and we broke the water body record.
Show you a video of releasing her. Here she goes, boys.
Captain Kirk and his client took pictures to mark the moment, then released this fish back into Sam Rayburn. Kirkland estimates the gar could be 100 years old. Conservation of these fish is of the utmost importance to him.
If you ever kill a fish like that fish, as old as she is, you'll never replace that fish in your lifetime.
Alligator gar in Texas date back to prehistoric times. That makes them dinosaurs. And in Texas, most of these ancient fish call the Trinity River and the Texas Gulf Coast home. Texas Parks and Wildlife conservation efforts are designed to keep them here forever.
There's a limit of 1 alligator gar per day if you want to harvest them. But of course, there's a lot of rod and reel fishermen along the Trinity River and some of the lakes that they're located in. Just practice catch and release strictly of gar.
And so that's catch and release. Conservation measures like this mean there are bigger fish lurking in Rayburn and the Trinity River. And that means Kirkland and Weston's record could be broken.
The potential of that 300-pound fish is here. I mean, we have it. We have the protection for them now. We have the forage, you know, so that fish can get that 300 pounds as long as we keep releasing these big fish back into the waters.
All right, so I have to explain something here. That fish that I released, that is because we asked Kirkland to take us fishing for alligator gar on the Trinity River, and we did last Thursday. We're putting that story together, and you won't believe the size of the fish we caught. We'll show you on next week's Hooked on East Texas.
Did you break another record?
Maybe my record twice in one day. All right, let's take a look.